up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Jocelyn and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I have another exciting vintage find. Funny story about this, I saw this beautiful bookshelf slash cabinet situation a long time ago, and when I really wanted to pull the trigger on, it was gone. So I was like very disappointed, but at the same time, I always know that I'm gonna find something better in the long run, so I let it go. Yesterday after work, I was like, okay, it's been a while, I don't go here, so let me see what they have going on. Not really looking for anything in particular, I just wanted to see. As I'm making my round, I saw the same cabinet in another booth. Now, by my experience shopping so much on antiques and vintage shops, I'm aware that sometimes the seller had different booths around the vintage shop. Or also they have friends and they kind of like share the gains together, so they kind of like distribute their merchandise around. I'm saying this because as I'm doing my walk, I saw the same cabinet that I thought it was gone in another booth. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I've been looking for this for a long time, thinking that somebody already purchased it. So this time, I'm not gonna let it go. It was priced at $189, which for me, it was such a great deal for the quality of this piece. If you guys watched my last video, I mentioned that I wanted to do a bathroom refresh. I'm still working on it. As soon as I saw this cabinet, it reminds me of something that I believe her name is Masena. I'm gonna post a screenshot here about her channel and the video that I actually got inspired by. I watched this video years ago, and as soon as I saw this cabinet, this was the idea that I had in my mind. But then the more that I was thinking about, I was like, this is very old, vintage. I'm not gonna say it's in pieces, but it's not brand new. And having this in the bathroom, I feel like between wet floors and steaming water, I thought about the longevity of this piece. So I ended up concluding I'm not gonna put this in the bathroom, at least yet. If I change my mind, I would definitely gonna bring you guys back there and see what we're gonna do. Originally, that was the plan. I actually have a couple of things that I went yesterday to the store as far as bathroom related to put it in the shelf. But then I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing that, at least here. So for now, we're gonna have the shelf here next to my bar area, and we're gonna go ahead and decorate it. All right, so I do have a couple items that I've been collecting for the past few years, past few months. If you guys keep up with my hauls, some of these items are very familiar. So I technically shop my own home. I believe I only purchased one thing for this project, but I'm very excited because I just shop my own home. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to decorate. I have my mic on, so hopefully you guys can still hear me from the distance, but the first thing that I'm gonna do is pair this vase. And I'm saying pair it because I had two of them. This is from the Heart in Hand collection. I don't think they still sell it. If I can find it, I will link it down below, but it's so pretty. It comes in two different sizes. So this is the big one, and I decided to put this beautiful arrangement. The greenery is from Joann's, but I actually found it at Amazon, so I can definitely link it for you guys. As for the hydrangeas, which for me, they are the best find at Amazon at this point. They look very real. I love how dry they look. They're just amazing. So I'm about to pair this here. I think that looks nice. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the smaller one. And on each one, I pretty much just put 3 hydrangeas and the greenery. This greenery actually is from Amazon. The other one is from Joann's. I know the differences because this one is a little bit more darker, but it's cute. Also, I'm going with the maximalist look. I know this is not gonna be for everybody. I just like a lot of things. I believe I'm a collector. I like to grab a lot of things and I need something to display them. So the next item I'm gonna add is this candle holder that is from the Heart in Hand collection as well from Target. And the candles are LED. They are completely safe and they are from Amazon. So I'm gonna put these on the corner over here. I think I have to probably move this a little bit. All right, now we're gonna go to the exciting part, which is the actual bookshelf inside. So I found this lamp from Target, and this is from the Heart in Hand collection. Can we guess which collection I always gravitate towards? I love Heart in Hand for every single season. She always nailed it. So this is the lamp that is being going viral everywhere, and for me, it's kind of pricey. I wish it wasn't $30. I believe something like this can cost you maybe 15, maybe 20 the most, just because it's very tiny. However, I like the brass color. I love how it looks in every single space. I've seen people using these in their dining tables. When they have guests over, they buy multiples of this. But again, you can always go to TJ Maxx or Home Goods. I've seen them all the time. Not like this, but different shapes and form. And they are definitely more inexpensive, but this is something that I always wanted to get, and when finally I wanted to get my hands on it, it was gone. I'm not doing this anymore. As soon as I see something that I like and I'm hesitating, I'm just gonna buy it, bring it home, and if I don't like it, I can just go back to the store tomorrow and bring it back. Because the worst feeling is to see something that you truly want and you go everywhere and you cannot longer find it. It's almost like instant karma, like you should get it in the first place. So I went yesterday to another Target and they were fully stocked. I believe they had like probably 10 of them. So very excited to have my little lamp. This is portable LED. All you have to do is literally charge it right here and then you can put it anywhere. And I like the idea because on this shelf, even though I have a plug, I'm not gonna be able to truly do it without actually like hiding the cord. So this is perfect. So I'm about to take all the tags off and meet you guys in a minute. I also forgot to mention that this lamp have like 3 settings for brightness, which is perfect. For the sake of this video, I might put the brightness a little bit more noticeable just because it's daytime and I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to appreciate it, but I'm going to take this off without using my scissors. The AC just turned on, but this is the 3 settings. It is gorgeous. So I'm gonna place this one in the first section of the bookshelf right here. And again, this is so beautiful. I'm just gonna keep it on 3 so you guys can really see how it looks. Next, I want to add this gorgeous clay pot that I believe is from Etsy. So once again, everything that I can possibly link, I'm gonna put it in the description box. But I like this one, and again, just adding the same greenery that I got from Amazon. And I'm gonna put this one right here. Even though I had greenery on the top, I still want some type of greenery inside of the bookshelf. So I think this will definitely do. Now we're gonna move on to the second one here on the left side, and we're gonna add a nice vintage little oil painting frame. I got this from a local vintage shop as well. These are so pretty. And this easel is from Pop Shelf. I'm never gonna get tired to talk about this amazing store. But look how beautiful is this. It's a nice brass color and it's only $5. It's actually heavy. So highly recommend, and it is so beautiful. We're gonna take the tag off and pair it with the vintage frame. We're gonna add this right here. Now we're gonna add the vintage wall art that I just showed you guys earlier. I'm convinced that this easel is not for this because one part is more shorter than the other one. I don't know what is that, but we're gonna work with that. I put like a little piece of paper towel to kind of like hold the corner. I know that sounds weird, but I do love the easel. It's just, I don't think it's meant for these very chunky vintage frames. Now we're gonna move on to the side right here. I forgot to mention earlier, or I might do a voiceover, but this bookshelf, because it's so old, it's missing the glass. So this right here is open, and if you ask me, I do love that look more just for placing things. Personally, I think when something have a glass on, it's hard to see through to the items. You still can appreciate the items, but you cannot really tell unless you are very close to it. I like the idea that these already came without the glass because I'm guessing it broke. So I do have one glass here. Honestly, I kind of like the whole idea of having a very old vintage bookshelf or whatever you call. So I'm still gonna keep the glass. I don't think this is gonna change, but if one day I want to add glass, I always can go to Home Depot. Home Depot can cut the glass for you for free as long as you purchase their glass from them. So this is just for future references. If I ever want to add glass, that's an option. But honestly, if you ask me, I like the look without the glass. But I'm still gonna keep that one because I'm not trying to break that off or anything like that. Just wanted to make that disclaimer. I forgot to mention that earlier. So now we're gonna move on this side right here, and I'm very excited because if you guys been watching me for a while, I've been collecting a lot of very old books. And when I say old books, it's those that look like they're about to break. I'm gonna show you guys just a little bit of it. I did a haul a long time ago and I showed you guys a couple of them, but this is kind of like how they look like. Very, very old, you guys. Like, it's missing a couple parts. It is so pretty. I generally like the look of these books. Very used, and I know this is not for everybody, but I just like the look of them. So we're gonna place these old books. I have a total of 4, at least on this shelf. We have to be very careful because they are very old. Like, I'm actually afraid that they're gonna break more, but that's what I like about vintage books. They just add that charm, something that you just cannot get like right away from the store. You know, this just showed to me that it's history, somebody actually read them. And I also gonna add this vintage bookend right here. It's like a very nice gold and it's very heavy, so this is perfect to keep the books because again, I'm kind of afraid that they can break or something, so this will kind of like keep them in place. Now I'm gonna open it because we getting into the other section where it's glass on, so of course I cannot really do anything with that. So I like the fact that the doors work wonderful. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. They're just in perfect condition and I like that. So I'm only gonna open one door just because the glass. But the next item I'm about to add is this gorgeous paper mache bowl, and this one is ceramic. So it looks like paper, but it's actually ceramic and it's super pretty. This is from Ross. It was super affordable. Yeah, it was $12.99. If you guys watched me during that time where I discovered these, I found these a couple months ago and I like them so much that I ended up buying 6 of them. So they're so cute. I like to stock them up, honestly, but they're just so nice. I think I'm gonna have to open this door actually. Now the good thing, because this one doesn't have a glass, it just fits perfectly there. On the other side, I'm gonna add this beautiful little razor. This is from Amazon. I remember linking this before, but I cannot find it anymore. I don't know if they still selling it. I honestly not sure. I'm gonna place this on this side right here, and on top of it, I'm gonna add this little paper mache. This is kind of like DIY, like you can tell somebody did it, which is fine. This cost me like $2 in a vintage shop, so I was like, why not? And I just had this Palo Santo disclaimer. I'm not planning to burn this because it's a safety hazard. This is just for decoration. All right, on the other side of the bookshelf, I'm adding this gorgeous sphere or balls, whatever you want to call it. They are travertine. They're super, super heavy. This one is from Home Goods. I took the tag off, but I believe this was probably like $30. And it's crazy because I got obsessed with these spheres a long time ago when I saw a YouTuber and she got hers from CB2. And when I saw the price, I was like, absolutely not. You know, the more that I did research and stuff like that, one time I went to Home Goods and I saw it, I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. So I also found the small one too. This one was retail for $12.99 from Home Goods. And I'm gonna use these as a bookends because I wanna add more of my favorite old vintage books. All of these were from different vintage shops, but I like the look of them and I wanna add them here in the bottom of the bookshelf. It's great to say that some of these books actually cost me $2, which I couldn't believe it. The majority of these books, they cost me, I'm not gonna lie, like 20 something, 35, very expensive. And the other side, honestly, you guys, I'm still struggling to see what else I want there. Sometimes you have to even decorate every single space, you know? Some people like it like that. This part right here is definitely modern. They did it because I don't think it came with that, which is fine because it helps to actually close the doors. Let me step back. I think these turned out very good. Now we can just turn on the candles. Here we go. Let's turn on this one too. I actually like it. So I love how everything turned out. It was definitely something that I wasn't even expecting for this video. You guys know I'm very big on vlogs and a little bit of decorating with me, but mainly like shopping with me. So today I really wanted to do a decorate with me, and I noticed that you guys truly enjoy that type of format, so I definitely considering to make more videos for you guys. I absolutely love how this cabinet turned out. From the books, the greenery, the candles, the lamp, everything just looks so cohesive and exactly what I visioned. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and comment. Don't forget to follow me over my social medias on TikTok and Instagram. All of them will be linked in my description box below. As well, everything that I can possibly link will be definitely linked. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.